Hello and welcome back to the channel. After 2 weeks of traveling through the northern half of Portugal, we sadly ended our holidays and returned to Spain, although we took advantage of our passage through Marvão to get to know the beautiful village and enjoy its chestnut party. And if you like our video, do not forget to like it, subscribe and activate notifications so that you know when we upload a new video. Marvão is a small Portuguese town in the district of Portugal, which has just over 600 inhabitants, and is located on the top of a cliff of the natural park of the Serra de São Mamede. As for parking, you will have no problem, as you have a large free parking, as well as caravan area, located right next to the historic center. A beautiful tree corridor, which deserves to be photographed, adorns the access road to Marvão, before starting the climb to the rocky promontory on which it is located. We are receiving a day with a lot of fog, which as we gain height towards Marvão, it becomes more and more thick. We enter the enclosure walled by the Porta de Vila, which in Roman times was called Herminius Minor, being subsequently occupied by Sueves, Visigoths and Muslims, until it passed to the Kingdom of Portugal after the Reconquista. Marvão is one of the most visited villages in Portugal, even today with fog, as the Chestnut Fair is celebrated, where the chestnut is paid tribute in the best way, with good land wine and the best roasted chestnuts. The chestnut is also in the craftsmanship of the Portuguese locality, because with its shell are made embroidery, something that has a tradition of more than 100 years, and that can be seen and bought in various stores in the locality. During our journey through its narrow paved streets, we will pass through small squares, where we will enjoy monuments such as the 16th century Palurio, the Old Town Hall, which was also a court and prison, a great fountain from the 17th century, the Chapel of the Holy Spirit and the Old House of the Governors. Without a doubt, the most representative monument of Marvão is its castle, to which we are going gradually, surrounded by the atmosphere of the fair. On our tour we find the current city hall and the Church of Santa Maria, which in addition to being the oldest Catholic temple of Marvão, houses the municipal museum of the locality. Next to the church we find the castle garden, with a fountain and bushes in the form of a maze, and that is one of the most typical images of Marvão. We arrive at the castle that was ordered by the King Dom Dinis in the 13th century, being subsequently reconstructed in the 17th century, and to which we did not enter, as our intention was to enjoy the Feast of the Chestnut, but within its large walled enclosure, you can enjoy its large courtyard of arms, the aljibe or the Tower of the Tribute, from which you have incredible views of the region of the Alentejo, the village of Marvão itself, even of Spain, as it is located very few kilometers from the Spanish border. On our descent towards the village we find the Porta do Rodão, one of the 4 gates of the 17th century that crosses the wall and allowed access to Marvão. But as we said, our main goal was to enjoy the chestnut party, in which wine, chestnuts, and music are the protagonists. And in Marvao and its festival of chestnut, we concluded our visit to the northern half of Portugal, a tour that for 15 days has taken us through some of the most beautiful villages and cities of north and part of the center of Portugal, and in which we have culture, tradition, landscapes and monuments, in which it has been our first visit to Portuguese lands, where we hope to return soon to enjoy its southern half, a trip that we hope we can share with all of you.